Alright, we're gonna start our hike right here. And we got some turkeys over here. That's the visitor center. So we're just gonna go this way. As we were coming out here, we had a roadblock of turkeys. I'll have to show you a picture at the end of this video. A little commemorative thing. See, there's a sign over there. It's the site of the old Fort Lincoln. Of a cooler day today. It rained most of the morning, but like off in the distance there's your cavalry post. So if you watched my last video, you seen I was dying on the heat. At least with this one here, we should be fairly good with the heat, because it's, last time I looked, it was 62 degrees. 61 according to my watch. Right now we're kind of on the main bike trails here. Kind of a interesting looking bug that flew away there. Here's the start of the trail. So you come off up that hill and you go right here. The sign's behind us. Like I said, it rained, so the ground is a little muddy. Right there, that's Custer's house. At least this time I'm not going to take Needles Highway. If you watched my last video, you'll know how horrible that trail was with those spiky things. Still have not looked up to see what they were. These pretty yellow flowers right here, which we're coming up to, are black-eyed Susies. Let's see if I can zoom in here. You can see them. Right off there is a deer. So we got to see a deer on our walk. Got to see some turkeys on our walk. Look at this pretty prickly looking thing here. I have not yet seen a cactus. They are cactus out here. And maybe we'll see one eventually. And if I do, I'll point it out to you. Some people are surprised to learn that there are cactus that grow just about everywhere. There are all different kinds of species of cactus that grow in different parts of the world. And you got the saguaro cactus that grow in the southwest area of the United States. Those are those big ones that everybody's familiar with. And we just got these little tiny prairie cactus. I mean, there, if you look off that way, you can see the stables, the barracks, Custer's house, the Missouri River. Kind of a nice little view. Like I said, the views out here, so everywhere you look is really nice. Aha, we found some. There's some cactus for you. Told you. It's a little patch of cactus right there. Something you probably don't want to fall on. I mean, just imagine what this looked back in the 1800s. You ever just wonder what the settlers thought when they came all the way out here? Yeah. It's another interesting looking plant. It's got these little spiky kind of leaves on them. More of like a thick grass. But they got these bulbs on top. Yeah. As we were looking around, another patch of cactus. They're all along this trail. There's another one. Oh, you can see it peeking out. It's the top of one of the blockhouses over there. Well, those don't look fun. But today I was smart enough to wear some pants, so I'm not gonna get my legs prickled, maybe my arms. I'm not sure what kind of berries those are, so I can't tell you if they're poisonous or not. And the best thing is, if you don't know if they are or not, you kind of just don't want to eat them. They could be choke cherries. A nice little bench to sit down on with a nice little view. So if you're sitting on the bench like I am, you can kind of see quite a bit of scenery. All right, from the bench where you can sit and have a little snack, we can go into a little grove of trees here. So you kind of got this, must be like a maintenance trail. And then we got a sign up here. It's a trailhead sign, so it'll tell you where the trails are. Like I said, we're going to take the Young Hawk. So like I said, we're going to take the Young Hawk trail. So we started from down here. We worked our way all the way up to here. So then it looks like we back this way and around. This is the one we sort of took last time, is this little soldier trail. We'll just take the Young Hawk. We'll go this way. So, go that way. Like I said, look at the view from right here. The river formed a little island in the middle of it. And all kinds of sandbars down there. Look, there's the bench we sat down on, is right over there. Some sort of animal carcass, I'm guessing bunny. That one kind of looks like it's got feathers though. So, there's obviously something out here that's gonna eat them. And then this is your main road up to the blockhouses. If you look right in front of us, there's one of the blockhouses right there. Later on we'll go to the top. Preferably the farther one, but because the farther one has the view. Look at this view. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, just look at that view. This is from pretty much the top of the hill. And this is more like the fort. They have these stones on all four corners, kind of outlining where certain buildings would have been up here on the post. Another sign talking about powder magazines and how they were stored. Speaking of powder magazines, there's a hole that was dug for them because they were stored underground. It's kind of neat how the indent is still there from where they dug it out. Another one. I mean, just take a minute to enjoy this view. If I can focus here. Like right there. It's not too much focus, but that's the state capitol. And the cathedral. Two as tallest buildings in Bismarck. State capitol being the tallest building in North Dakota. We'll spend a little time up here just kind of looking at the view. Right down there, if you can see, is where the Hart and the Missouri meet. So you got two different water sources that meet right here. And down there, if you're up here, you probably can't see it, but you can actually see the campgrounds. So here it is again. Now you can see it a little bit better where the point is, where the Hart and the Missouri meet, which is right here. Best I can do to point. Then you got the earth lodges. You got this bird. It's just teasing Missy. We're gonna go down to this point down here, and then we're gonna go back. We're gonna go pretty much backtrack the way we came last time to get back to the vehicle. Just because I don't want to take the bike trail, I want to actually stay on these off the beaten paths. But if we continue on the same trail we were on, it would lead us going this way, all the way down to the bottom down there. But I just wanted to show you this really kind of cool. You got a bench, which you can sit on with the view, but you got this. Let's see if I can do it. Alright, so sitting on the bench, this is pretty much your view. Alright, you're probably wondering, there's a trail here, why don't we go down it? That leads us back down to the picnic area and the main trail and stuff. Where we're going to want to go is back up this way. Alright, you may be wondering, Oh, we're up here. Where do we go from here? That sign says trail. That way. Technically, if you want to follow the trail, it does loop around and back over this way. Like, here's the start of the trail. All right. Now, last time we were here, the trees are after some nice shade. Let's see what it feels like. It's really muddy. Again, it rained. So what do you expect? Kind of a nice little trail. Got this tree that's obviously been dead a while laying here. And if you you really can't tell from here, but down there is where the trail we took last time is. Here's another one of these stone markers on four corners. So this must have been a building. This is the scouts' quarters. That's what housed your scouts. And like I said, a little bit later I'll go show you the top of that one right there. That's the far one. And that's the one that I think has one of the best views. The thing is, we're not going to continue down on this trail. There's a little branch coming up here shortly that goes down. It's kind of right here. See, there, the one that goes up to the blockhouse, and the one that goes down. So we're going to go down. And it's a steep downward slope. So make sure you are wearing proper shoes. And the mud does not make it any easier. She's screaming. Like I said, steep. See, the trail goes that way and that way. So we're not going this way. We just came from up there. It's like, so you can just see how steep it is. If I just point the camera straight ahead, it's pretty steep. So we're gonna go this way. So last time we were here, we came up this path right here and we went that way. So we're gonna go back down this path here. There's those stairs. This time I'm not gonna sit on them, they're a little wet. Kind of almost running down this hill, leaning backwards so you don't go down it full force here. Going up it, you don't you feel like you're working a little more, but you don't feel like you're, I'll just set the camera straight ahead and you can kind of tell. But like I said, when you're going up it, you feel like you're working to get up, but it doesn't feel that bad. When you come down, it feels like you're just gonna roll down the hill. It's kind of sad to see. This used to be a really nice picnic area, but at least they managed to save the land instead of having a huge fire. But you can kind of see in the back there, it's kind of charred. This might be a nice idea to go down these steps. Like I said, if you watch my last video, you'll recognize where we're at. Kind of a nice little steps instead of trying to trek down the hill. This one isn't as steep as up there though. But maybe I'll knock some of this mud off my boots. I'm not going to take the weird stairs that kind of the ground sunk around them. Let's just continue down this. Last time we came up over here. Let's just continue down the path that they made here. Well, this is kind of interesting. I'll show you here in just a sec. Alright. Grass, grass, grass everywhere. And the steps start right here. Kind of like there was supposed to be something here. And like I said here, this takes you to your walking path, your bike trail. There we go. Alright. Here we go to the stairs. Missy's all of a sudden got a boost of energy. She's just trying to pull me. Okay. Here's the stairs. You get a different view of the stairs this time. You get a view going down. And these are like the other stairs. They're steep in spots. Some spots are like barely any stairs tread, and then the other ones are just steep. Alright, now we're at the bottom. Now, if you remember from last time, we came from that way to the stairs. We didn't finish going this way. So we're gonna go this way. Look, an outhouse. Must have been used years ago when the park first started. This looks like a log cabin. Kind of really neat looking. Women's is on the right, men's is on the left. And some more stairs. That's always fun. Alright, so we got the same kind of stone patterns on the walls as we do got the stairs. Like I said, these two stairs aren't used very much anymore. They're used mostly by hikers like us, or by the park rangers. And then it takes you right back up to the earth lodges. All right, shall we go on the big one? I mean, just look at how intricate those logs have to be. And they're just resting pretty much on these big pillars. And here, let me just get you closer to it. This is how big I am compared to it. So if you're wondering how big around one of these things are, this is me trying to wrap I cannot physically touch my hands around this. And it is well over 10 feet. So that just tells you how massive it is in here. Like, see, I could physically reach around these in the ceiling height. But it's still got to be close to 8, 9. But they're smaller. Here's kind of a view going out. Like I said, you definitely want to duck. And then there's a little garden over here. Some corn. And then you got your little history thing. Across this bridge, if you remember from last time. See if I can get a fairly decent view. There we go. I mean, just look how steep that is. All right, we're gonna approach the far blockhouse. And then we'll go up to the way tippy top. And I'll give you that fantastic view that I was telling you about at the way tippity top. I mean, you think the view is good down here. Once you get up there, it's as long as you're not afraid of heights, because you'll see if you're afraid of heights, probably not for you. Now, you see these slits along the thing? These are your gun slits. So if anybody was attacking either direction, any of the directions actually, you would have yourself a little port to look out. And you have them on all sides of this. All sides. Where I said, if you're scared of heights, you're not going to want to go up this. Right. Almost to the top. You want to stay on the planks because they're actually designed for your weight. But like I said, here's the view. Get the Capitol building way over there. Kind of a really nice view. You're just right on top of this dome. But like you can see the other blockhouse way over there. And the other one way over there. And like I said, in my opinion, this here would be the second best view in Bismarck Mandan. You can see for miles, you can see all the rolling hills. And if you just want to see how crazy this is, look how far down that is. You're 3 stories up. And I mean just the sheer mass of this door. Look how thick these walls are. 2x6s, most likely. But yeah, that's one of the blockhouses. In my opinion, that's the best view of any of the other ones. And I don't know if you can see him flying, but there's a sandhill crane.